The onlys. That's my country. That's my country accent. The onlys. Country accent. We have the Filharmonics in the house. You're back.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah. You guys have done a lot since we've talked last time.
Yeah, it's been busy. It's been a lot.
So
Well, what y'all been doing?
Well, let's first of all, I want to start right here to my left, and I just want you to introduce yourselves and go around the room if you don't mind.
Cool. I'm BJ.
I'm Trace.
I'm Barry.
I am Joe.
I'm Nico.
I'm Jules.
And
Oh, can't nobody see me, but I'm Carla. Hey.
she's a seventh member.
No one can see me.
Seventh member.
All right, so tell me about you guys. So last time I had you here, you guys, I think, God, has it been about a year?
Yeah.
About a year, yeah. It's been
Now you guys are going to be in a new movie coming out, Pitch Perfect 2. How did that happen? I want to start that because I love the first movie.
Yeah. So the music director for The Sing Off, the TV show that we started on, which is also the music director for Pitch Perfect. And so he was looking for a group of Asians that sing a cappella.
You're Asian?
We have, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, newsflash. So we happened to fit that mold, and so he called us, and we blinked, and then we were in New Orleans, and it was
Wow,
awesome.
in New Orleans. Is that where they filmed it?
Yeah, filmed in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, how was it down there?
Yeah.
It was hot.
Yeah.
Tough.
Hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
Talk about human. No good hair days. I'll tell you that right now. So what was it like being on
Joe
set?
looked like he had a flashback.
He's like, oh,
He
my
put
God.
that T on that end of hot, honey. He had a flashback. It was hilarious.
It was, yes. No,
Okay, I'm sorry. I digress. Continue.
So tell us what it was like being on the set for the first day.
I mean, we're on TV and it's totally different. So like, our scene was outdoors. It's a international competition, so that we got to see some of the other casts who are competing. So like representing other countries. But I remember it was really funny. So we first got there, we get in our outfits, and it's like really hot, and someone goes, "Hi, I'm Liz," and I was like, "Oh, Liz Banks," and then it was her, and I was like, "Oh my god."
Oh my
I
God.
didn't know her name was Liz. I mean, I knew it was Elizabeth, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if she go by a nickname. But no, but like I said, it was so hot, and my favorite part, besides like actually taping it, they had these air conditioning guns. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air conditioning guns.
Yeah.
Okay,
so, like-
you gotta describe what
So
that
like,
is.
Yeah.
so we dance a lot, and it's like the middle of July in Baton Rouge, so it's really humid.
In a full suit, by the way.
In-
We're
yeah.
in suits.
Oh
In
my
suits.
God.
And I remember they would just like, after our we would film something, they would rip our shirt open and just stick this like big air conditioning gun in, and it would just like flow through all your
You're
clothes.
like,
And I was like,
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
That was one
And
of the best
again,
parts.
he's having a flashback.
He's like, oh my God.
It's a good kind this time.
Yeah. So what was your most memorable time being on the set?
That.
Anybody?
Yeah, it's performing.
just performing?
Yeah, like this is a huge crowd there, and we get to sing and dance and go crazy, and it was awesome. I mean, those extras were paid to like cheer every time, but like it was awesome.
You're like, that's
Yeah. For me, it was like walking on set, Elizabeth Banks, like greeting
Yeah.
us and like knowing who we are, and she's like
Wow.
genuinely friendly and stuff. And we saw her at, like a few events afterwards too, and she's like, "Oh, we're here all the time."
She's
Blah
so
blah. She
cool.
knows us. She's like, "Oh, it's
Wow.
cool."
Well, one of the first things we walked in on was them like filming that scene.
Yeah. That's
Like we
right.
got there and like people are like, "You want to check out like what's happening?" We're like, yeah." So we went over there and like Elizabeth Banks was like standing there like, directing a scene, and like Rebel Wilson's there and Anna Kendrick, and
Oh
they're
my
like doing the scene.
God.
We're like,
That'd been great.
this is like I'm actually might be more excited to see that scene.
Right,
than
in our
our
own
own
scene,
scene.
in our
Yeah.
own scene.
Yeah.
I was there for that scene.
Now, did you have to learn new music, or did you use music that you've already
We had to
knew?
learn a song
We
for
did,
the scene
yeah.
that we're in. Yeah.
How long does it generally take you guys to learn a song?
It depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
What, 2 or 3
Like a
hours,
week.
probably.
A week?
Yeah. But I mean, we rehearse. We have like 3-hour rehearsals, so
Oh wow.
we can learn a song in like one rehearsal, but it takes us a week to really perfect it and. really get it
Okay.
going.
I
And
mean,
how did y'all break down? Well, clearly I know he's the bass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
he was giving his best Barry White. I kind of love you for that.
Listen.
But okay, you best stop.
I try to talk.
You might turn her around and be like, yeah, what's going on?
But other than my boy over here, how did y'all decide who was gonna sing what part?
When we first started, we had like different combinations that we would try. So there's the bass and beatboxer,
Yeah.
and so the four of us kind of like when we first were figuring out like who should sing the top part, who should sing the bottom part, we like went through like different rotations, and we found like a pretty like good mix of like how we sound together.
And how long did it take y'all to figure that out? Like, did you figure it out in like one rehearsal, or did it take a couple of times?
It takes a long time. Like, we're still figuring it out.
We've been together for like a year, and we're still trying to figure out like the best combination. But we change things up a little bit. We kind of have a formula going, and it really works for us. So
we didn't have much time because we formed for the sing-off, and then so we had to figure out how good, like figure out our style and our sound in like a month before we like started performing on the show, and we were up against groups that had been singing for like 10+ years.
So you guys were put together specifically for the
Yes. We met the day that we taped our audition.
Yeah.
Oh,
You met the day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
no pressure.
Yeah, no.
That's kind of like, remember when they had X Factor on TV, and when there would be a whole bunch of people that they liked individually, but they decided that they wanted to see what would happen if they threw them all in a group,
And then
like One Direction.
Yeah.
And in that other group, there's a
Fifth
girls
Harmony.
group,
Filharmonic.
Fifth Harmony. Yeah. So it's really interesting that those kind of things happen and people get thrown together, and it creates magic. Like you guys were saying, there are groups that have been together for months and years singing together, but they didn't have whatever that special thing was that you guys had. So congratulations on that.
so much.
Man, that is cool.
Now, are you guys? Did I hear that you're having a CD coming out? Or a new,
Yeah.
What? Tell me about it.
Album. It's dropping
Saturday.
this month on
Saturday,
Yeah.
this weekend.
The 11th.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
on iTunes.
tell us all
Yeah.
about it. Tell us all about it.
So yeah, we recorded an album this past year, and it's kind of a throwback actually. So we call it like the throwback '90s. We call it urban-esque. That's kind of our sound. So lots of Boys to Men, lots of stuff from like again the '90s, like good '90s R&B.
Well, what was your
you weren't
favorite
even
track
born.
What was your favorite track to record?
My favorite track to record was probably Motown Philly.
I
Oh
love that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
it's
Boys
been
to
a
Men.
minute since I heard that.
Yeah. You'll hear it
Why don't
today.
y'all? I was like, y'all gonna break out a little bit right now?
Maybe, yeah.
Ain't no maybe. You done brought it up now. You can't be like Motown Philly and then go maybe. Yeah, no, that's not how this works. You're gonna have to break it out
Teasing,
like now.
teasing. All right. But yeah, that's how. Oh, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wanna do
Oh, right now?
Should we do it?
Like right now, right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, before
Keep it
you
going,
guys,
man.
before you get going, here's your surprise. All right, so you're on the air with On Ever Tony Sweet. Who is this?
Hey, this is Dave Thomas from Take Six.
What? Dave Thomas from Take Six. Oh my God. So Dave, we're here with the Filharmonics, and they are releasing a CD this Saturday.
This Saturday.
And so Dave said he would call in and say hi to you guys.
Hi, Dave.
Oh my God, Dave!
What's up, guys?
You should see their faces. One of them is like covering up his face, like you can see him. The other one's jaws are just dropped to their crack. It's hilarious.
Dave, we're huge fans. Oh my God.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing so
Good. Really good.
They don't.
Guys,
They don't even know what to
are-
say, Dave.
I think you guys might know one of my good friends, Tony Huerta.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tony.
Tony.
He's great.
We're gonna see him on Sunday.
The sing-off tour.
Yeah, he's doing, yeah.
Sound guy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to come out. 'Cause
Hey.
you guys are out here now, right?
That's right.
We are, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to come out.
I can't speak right now.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You are.
You better not mess up.
Oh, we will. Yeah, we'll
We'll
try.
try.
We'll try.
Anyway, so tell me the kind of stuff you guys are gonna do in your next project.
Our next project.
Yeah, you
Top of
said you got a
guys.
project coming out this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, so we have an album coming out this Saturday on the 11th, and we're super duper excited for it. You need to hear it. I think you are gonna hear
Yeah.
it. It's freaking me out. But we do this song called Motown Philly, super Take Six inspired,
Yeah.
actually. And
Okay.
yeah, we're excited for you to hear it.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool.
Dave, it's funny watching their faces right now. Well, they were
That's
just
very cool,
they
man.
saying that they've been doing this a little over a year. And how long have you guys been doing it?
Go
Oh,
ahead, guys. Sorry.
no, are you-
Aw, little boo boo.
I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. Take Six is amazing.
Oh
Sorry,
man,
sorry,
I
sorry.
appreciate it, man.
Well,
y'all are just in these
Anyway,
states.
so what kind of how long has the tour been going on?
Yeah, we've been flying around doing a ton of different shows, just wherever people are like asking us to go. So we're joining the Sing Off tour next week. We'll do 3 days in Southern California. Then we're going straight to Chicago, and then we fly straight to Vegas, and then we go to San Francisco, and that's all in the next like 10 days. So it's just wherever people are asking us to go.
And they're in
I love it.
And they're in the new Pitch Perfect 2 movie coming out in May.
That's right. I saw that. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Now, is Deke doing the new Pitch Perfect movie as well?
Yeah.
Yes,
That was the
he
music
is.
director I was talking about, Deke Sharon. He's the one that helped us get into Pitch Perfect.
Oh wow! See, look at that, all this circle right here, circle here.
Yeah.
Well, Dave has a show here with his wife on Mondays at 6 p.m. called The
that's
Marla and
dope.
Dave Show. So that's how I know Dave and Marla, and so I've become huge fans of theirs. And I mean, I've been a huge fan of Take 6 forever, but they're amazing people behind the scenes also. So
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Tony. So you guys make sure that you're going to have to, from here on out, on Mondays at 6 p.m.
Absolutely.
Pacific Standard Time, that you have to check the show out.
We
Yes.
do. Yes. Yeah, check it out for sure.
well, Dave, thank you so much for calling in. I know these guys really appreciate it.
Yes,
And we do
Oh,
so
man,
much.
my
That's
pleasure.
amazing.
Hey, and I hope to meet you guys in person this weekend.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Dave Thomas from Take
All right,
6.
Dave, we love you.
See you guys.
Oh, I just cut him off. Whoops. So that's one of your surprises
Thank
right there. I
you.
hope you
That
guys.
was so
enjoyed
awesome.
it.
That's dope.
Y'all were
That's dope.
too funny.
I know, right?
Y'all were just like,
It's a
especially
mess.
you.
I'm
You
sorry,
were
I'm
just
a
like,
mess.
oh no.
Listen.
We're just
Yeah.
we're nerds. We're choir nerds.
Yeah. Take 6 has just they've been like
Yeah.
top notch, like the ones to look up to in acapella
Yeah.
and gospel, and
Oh no,
it's
they
such an honor.
they've been around for
Yeah.
almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you listen to this
So-
Motown Philly, like obviously a lot of our stuff is like from inspired
Super
by Take
inspired.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Motown Philly,
Yeah.
before we were so rudely interrupted by Dave Thomas
By Take 6.
I know, right?
by Take 6, just saying. Bring out a little Motown Philly.
Motown Philly.
Okay, here we go.
We're doing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Let me move our mics down so we can.
We good?
Yep.
Whenever you're ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boys to men, boys to men, boys to men. Whoa, go, 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 go. Motown Philly's back again, doing a little West Coast fling. Filharmonic going off, not too hard, not too soft. It's long overdue, but now Philly slamming. Boys to men, ABC, BBD. The East Coast family never skipped a beat. Nah, while cooling on South Street, jet black bands, plenty of friends, and all the Philly steaks he can eat. Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could it really happen? All your dreams just fade away. So we started singing, and they said it sounds smooth. So we started a groove, and here we are, kicking it just for you. Motown Philly's back again, doing a little West Coast fling. Filharmonic going off, not too hard, not too soft. But boys to men, but boys to men, but boys to men. Whoa, go, 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 go. The spotlight is on us now. Watch us do this. Live and direct from Philly town.
Night band can't get down.
We are ready to roll.
Now the world will know that we were.
Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could it really happen? Do dreams just fade away? So we started singing, and they said it sounds smooth.
So we started a groove, and here we are.
Kicking it just for you. Motown Philly's back again. Doing a little West Coast fling. Filharmonic going off. Not too hard, not too soft. Whoa.
Motown Philly's back again. Do my little West Coast fling. Filharmonic going off. Not too hard, not too soft. But boys to men. But boys to men. But boys to men. Whoa. Go, 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 go.
Yes. I got premature there. I was like, oh. Well, hey, I have somebody else to ask. What do you think of this, Claude McKnight? How did they sound?
Oh, they were incredible. Incredible.
Claude McKnight, co-founder of Take Six.
That's good stuff, fellas.
Oh my god.
He heard the whole song.
I sure did. Can I sing with you guys?
There's always a spot. There's always a spot for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He said take seven. Take seven. Claude, so what advice you got for these young men that are on their way to making it big in the a cappella world here?
Well, you know what? As I was listening, I was pulling up all kinds of information about the group, and I see you guys are really busy, and I can tell from your blend and everything else that you guys are way on the right track. I love what I was hearing, so I don't know if I have any advice other than just continue being you.
Oh my goodness.
Say that. Nice.
I love watching their faces. What about you, Carla?
I know, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We're such big fans.
It's just like,
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
Well, Claude, when you first started out, did you guys sound as good as these guys?
I'm not gonna lie. Yes, we did.
Oh,
Hey. That's a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment.
No, I mean the thing about it is, you find the right people to sing with you, and I'm sure they already know. You train your ears as much as possible, and you continue doing that. And you have to be unique, and these guys sound like they really are on the right track to doing all of those things.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
Well, Claude, we love you, and again, Claude's another UBN host here on Sunday at 2 p.m. The Hanging Out with Claude McKnight.
That's right. That's right. Come on by, fellas. Sometimes we'll sing together.
Absolutely.
They'll be here every Sunday. You know that right now, right?
That's amazing.
All right, Claude. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
All right, I had to call in. We had to have a Simon, part of the. I hope you guys don't mind me doing that for you.
That's cool. That's amazing.
Well, he was like, "Man, these guys are good." So tell us, when you hear critics, people that have been in this industry like that, what they talk about, you guys are doing the right thing and sounding amazing. What does it make you guys feel like?
I'm about to fall off my chair.
That's
so cool.
No,
Don't
that's
do that.
amazing.
It makes
Yeah.
us feel really good because we've been working hard, in terms of just getting our sound together, and it's we're still trying to perfect it, but to hear amazing people like that tell us that we're on the right track, that's amazing. It's just
Well, they're only 10-time Grammy winning.
only
Yeah,
that's it.
They're 22, I think, nominated Grammy nominations. I was like, my God. So when is your first Grammy nomination? Tell me.
This year.
This year,
He said
good.
it this year.
Put it out
That's right. Positive thinking.
Now, being an all Asian group, are you going overseas too? Do you have a chance to travel to Asian countries and Europe and?
That's kind of
love
our
to.
That's kind of
Hopefully
our
plan it out.
dream right now. Like we get like offers here and there, but if we're gonna go, we want to make it real, and we want to have a real full on Filipino or wherever we go experience, and kind of make a full tour out of it or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Do you want to bring any of the culture of the Filipino people into your singing?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Tell us how you
On
do
our
it.
album, we have a song called, can we say it? We can say it,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Yeah, Kilometro, and it's in Tagalog.
Oh,
Which is,
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our native language.
And what made you want to do that? Just because you want to give back to?
Yeah, totally.
Your
We want to
culture.
give back and represent our culture back home in the Philippines. So.
That's a great track.
It
Like
is.
I heard it randomly, and I was like, I love this.
Let's
Let's
cover it.
do it.
Y'all are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, are all of you guys Filipino?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at
That
that.
was a requirement, correct?
Yes.
Or else we can't be the Filharmonic.
Except for Claude McKnight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he can jump in whenever he wants. Yeah.
Right.
He's in.
Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, tell us now who picked what songs, and especially what the music for the what's the Filipino? Because I don't.
Kilometro by Sarah Geronimo.
Who
That's
picked? Who picked that?
That was Joe.
That was me.
Yeah.
What did you hear? This somebody else sing it, and you just liked it, or?
Yeah, it's a cover. Sarah Geronimo's Kilometro, and I just heard it. My parents and my grandma watch a lot of TFC. It's the Filipino channel.
Oh.
And she's like always performing on it, and I was
hilarious.
like, who is this girl? And then I was like, dang, I like this song. And then I like brought it up to the other guys, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, all right, then let's do it. So we did it.
Yeah.
All right. So now, do you guys do other things? I know solo, or do you? Because I know I've seen some of your music on YouTube,
Thank you.
but I know I haven't seen.
Philharmonic's like that's like my,
That's your thing.
Yeah.
He's like,
Performing adventure Philharmonic.
Did you guys do solo careers before?
No, I've always done just groups.
Acapella.
Like, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never done the solo thing.
Yeah, all
Too
of us,
scared.
a lot of us from like
Too scared.
choral backgrounds, so like we've been in choirs and stuff like that.
Right.
Like other
oh,
acapella
wow,
groups,
that's
but-
cool.
Yeah.
What's
That's
your
really
favorite
cool.
gospel song to sing, or do you sing a gospel song?
Gospel song.
Well, you know, Take Six. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. Just
Say
kidding.
Yes by Michelle.
Yeah, I think so. I was gonna say that.
I love that song, by the way.
Yeah.
Getaway Jordan.
catchy.
It's a good one.
Getaway Jordan.
Yeah, I want that one.
Would you ever want to consider doing a like a Broadway-ish? If they said, "Hey, we need an a cappella group to do a Broadway show," would you?
Yeah.
We're open to a lot of different
Yeah,
things.
we are.
They're like, look, if y'all want to hire us, we
We'll
down.
be there.
We'll take
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They're like, let's make it
Now,
happen.
Are you going to school right now? Are you guys in college, or
No.
is this your main-
graduated? Yeah.
graduated college?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on that. I know how hard that is.
Yeah, no. Took me only 25 years. No, just
Yeah,
kidding.
that's a lot going on. What was the song that you guys auditioned with for
The
Sing Off?
Let's see. We had
Um,
3 of them.
with
right?
3, we
Yeah.
had
Oh.
"Push Your Love Girl" by Justin Timberlake,
Trouble.
"Trouble" by Taylor
Taylor
Swift,
Swift.
and then
Did
Oh, I
a
love that
mashup.
Right.
Montel Jordan's "This How We Do It" and
Suit
"Suit
and
and Tie."
by Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I want to hear the mashup. I'm so excited.
We have not
we have
done
not
that.
sang.
since
You haven't done it in a
since-
minute.
May
since-
The other
2015.
two, you haven't done the other two either, right?
No.
We've done "Push Your Love."
Yeah.
I'm looking there
This
like,
how
oh,
we do
please.
it.
don't-
This is how we do it. We did this is how we do it on the show.
Yeah.
You did do some. This is how I do. Please.
You wanna do it?
Yeah,
Let's do
let's do the last chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
chorus.
Cool.
All right. I'll move on back down, and here you go.
2, 3, 4. I'm kind of buzzing, so because
This is how we do it.
Philharmonic does it like nobody does.
This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. So flip, bring the old school back.
Yeah.
They can't see me, but I'm totally over here dancing right here.
She was. She
I'm
was
so
boogieing down.
excited. Yay! Thank you.
All right. So before we get you out of here, we already know who you guys kind of looked up to. I know there's also Pentatonics. Were they on? Were they on
Yeah.
the Sing Off team?
Yeah,
The
they
season
were.
before us.
They won
yeah.
the season before us.
I mean, those amazing too.
Yeah.
I've seen
They're
some of the
awesome.
stuff.
Speaking
that
of
they've
Grammy
done.
winners.
Yeah. So who else have you guys grew up listening to besides just a cappella groups? Who are some of your influences?
Stevie Wonder was like a huge influence for me. Like my dad loved him. He was always playing his stuff everywhere we went. And when they did the Stevie Wonder tribute like last month or 2 months ago, like I wanted to cry. It was so good. I love Stevie Wonder, and I definitely look up to him.
Have you ever met him?
No, I saw him in concert.
Well,
once.
just wait. No, just kidding.
His face was like, oh my God, I can't stand another surprise. He looked like he was about to have a coronary for real.
I can't.
Oh my God, that was
Sorry about
hilarious.
Don't do that.
They're
But
like,
if we had known, we would have tried to do a little something, something.
if I'd known him, I would have called him.
Malo?
What about you?
Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight's like a huge influence growing up. Like 90s R&B, he's all about that. Him and that piano, can't do no wrong.
He does. He can play and sing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does.
Anyone else?
I don't know. I listened to so many different things. I went through so many different phases of my life. Like when I was younger, I used to like
Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was like really into like hip hop in middle school, and then I got like really into indie rock, and then now I'm into like R&B.
You would have said country. I would have been like, really?
Wait, okay.
Today
of country.
on the drive today, because I was like, you know what, I'm not into is country. So today, during like the whole drive, I'm listening to country music. So
how fun!
maybe
It's
this is the
good.
start of my new era of my
Country
life.
rocks,
Good
dude.
stuff.
You
So
gotta
here
I'm
check
it
into
it
is.
out.
country. I'm
Country
only
stories.
mostly women country. Man is like the tractor.
Yeah.
I like all
All
country
that
music. I was
noticed.
Yeah, I
country
don't know.
when country wasn't cool, baby. What?
Barbara Monroe.
That's what I'm
Okay, what
saying.
about you? Who's your influences besides acapella?
My two favorite singers as of now. Well, growing up, I really like Freddie Mercury, and now I really like
Oh, wow.
John Legend. So those are my two favorite singers.
Those are
Those
two
are
good
good.
favorites to have.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's okay. Kind of random.
Next.
I'm a piano player turned singer, so I used to listen to like John McLaughlin, Gavin DeGraw, Sarah Bareilles, Alan Stone, like a lot of like singer-songwriter types.
Wow, that's good. And
I would say Michael Jackson because he's a great, he could sing, great music, but also he's like a great entertainer, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Respect for
and
that.
you guys said you dance too, right?
That's right.
We tried.
Dude, got them.
Who does the who does the choreography?
We had a choreographer on the sing-off that helped us out a lot.
Oh, okay.
And so we've gone to her a few times, but now Joe kind of like helps us like
Yeah.
do staging.
All
and-
right.
Joe and Nico do a lot.
Yeah.
You want to
Oh,
show
Nico, too.
Carla a little move? I'm just kidding.
He showed me a little
just
movie. He was like,
bum, bum.
Carla's like, I don't need any help.
you said it, I didn't.
All right, well, tell us. Okay, where do we find you? Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Where do we?
It's the Filharmonic, FILHARMONIC, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then thefilharmonic.com as well. They'll have all of our shows wherever we're performing will be updated there.
And the new CD, or is it EP?
Yeah, it's an album.
Album.
A whole,
Yeah.
wow.
Nice.
So it'll be on iTunes. You can buy it on our website. Just look out for it. We're releasing one track a day until the album comes out. So we have slowly revealing our track list that comes out on Saturday.
That's on
Look at
Instagram.
you.
On
Look
Instagram.
at y'all.
All right, well, could you just even like one little verse to sing us out, and then we can, I don't mean to put you on the spot for one last little, because, I'm being selfish now.
Oh my God, baby. It's
Yeah.
gonna,
You want to?
Do you want? Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Whatever.
that's a
You
hard.
decide.
That's a hard one.
He's like, you decide, I'll be there.
What about the
It's another
Uptown
one for
Funk thing?
album. Yeah, we could do that.
Uptown Funk.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love that song. Okay.
So,
The usual one.
just the usual cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
1, 2, 3.
Too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. Too hot, hot damn. Make a dragger wanna retire, man. Too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot, hot damn. Ain't bad about that money. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Yes, all right. Philharmonic.
That is my jam.
Get that song, get that CD this coming Saturday. Check it out on iTunes. All right, we're going to be back. Thank you guys so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Really enjoyed
Thank you
it.
so much.
And don't go anywhere. We have who next?
Troy Bear.
That's right. Don't go anywhere. Be right back on our Tony Sweet on UBM Radio.
What's up?
You and I go hard.